Shanghai is a very big city. It is in China. Many people live here and, many people visit here too. The city is full of energy. It's always busy. You can see tall buildings, but you can also see old houses. Shanghai is a city of contrasts, mixing the old with the new. This is what makes the city very special. People from all over the world come to see it, and they always find something they like here. The city has a long and interesting story. This city sits on the coast of the East China Sea, right where the Yangtze River meets the sea. This location is very important, and it's helped Shanghai become a big port. For many years, ships have come here, bringing goods from far away and taking Chinese goods to other countries. This history made Shanghai a global city. It was once a small fishing village, but now it's a center for business and culture. Its story is really one of big changes. In the past, many countries had influence here, and you can see this in the city's old buildings. The French concession has European-style houses, and the Bund has grand banks from England and America. This history is still alive in the streets. You can walk down a lane and feel like you are in Europe, then turn a corner and see a traditional Chinese garden. This mix is what makes Shanghai unique. It's a city that has welcomed the world for a long time. Today, Shanghai is a modern giant. It's a leader in finance and technology, and the city is always growing and changing. But it does not forget its past. The people of Shanghai are proud of their history, and they're also excited about the future. They live in a place where anything feels possible. It's a city that's always moving forward, inviting everyone to be a part of its amazing journey. It is a city that never truly sleeps. Shanghai has a very special train. It's called the maglev train. Maglev means magnetic levitation. This train doesn't have wheels, it floats above the track. Powerful magnets lift it and push it forward, and this makes the train very, very fast. It's actually one of the fastest trains in the world for public use. Riding it feels like you are flying, honestly. It's a symbol of Shanghai's modern technology. The train connects Pudong International Airport to the city, so it's a fast way to start your trip in Shanghai. The journey on the maglev is very short. It takes only about 8 minutes. The train travels 30 kilometers in this time, and it can reach a top speed of 431 kilometers per hour. Inside the train, it's smooth and quiet. You can see the speed on a digital screen, and it's kind of amazing to watch the numbers go up so fast. Looking out the window, the world outside becomes a blur. It really shows how much Shanghai values speed and efficiency. This train is more than just transport. It's an experience. This train represents Shanghai's ambition. The city wants to be a leader in innovation, and the maglev is proof of this. It was the first commercial maglev line in the world. It shows that Shanghai is not afraid to try new things. It's a city that looks to the future. Many people who visit Shanghai ride the maglev first, and it gives them their first impression of the city. The impression is one of speed, progress, and modern power. It sets the tone for exploring this dynamic city. The maglev is part of a bigger transport system. Shanghai has a huge network of subways, as well as buses and taxis. Everything is connected. The maglev links the airport to the subway system, which makes it easy for travelers to get anywhere in the city. The transport system is efficient and clean, helping millions of people move around every day. The maglev is the star of this system. It shows how Shanghai combines technology with daily life to make things better for everyone. The Bund is a famous waterfront area in Shanghai. It's on the west bank of the Huangpu River. The name Bund actually comes from an Anglo-Indian word, and it means an embankment along a muddy shore. For many years, this was the financial center of Shanghai. Big banks and trading houses from Europe and America built their offices here. These buildings are very grand, with a European style. Walking along the Bund is like, well, walking through a history book made of stone and brick. The architecture on the Bund is very diverse. There are many different styles. You can see Gothic, Renaissance, and Art Deco buildings. Each building tells a story. The old HSBC building has a beautiful mosaic ceiling, and the Customs House has a big clock tower. It's called Big Qing, and it plays a song every hour. These buildings were once symbols of foreign power in Shanghai, but now they're part of the city's precious heritage. They remind people of Shanghai's complex past and its role as a global meeting point. At night, the Bund is very beautiful. All the historic buildings are lit up with golden lights. Many people come here in the evening to walk along the wide promenade, take photos, and look across the river at the modern skyline of Lujiazui. The contrast is amazing. On one side you have the past, on the other side you have the future. This view is one of the most famous images of Shanghai, showing the two sides of the city, perfectly balanced. The Bund is not just for tourists, it's a place for local people too. In the early morning, you can see people doing Tai Chi, practicing their slow, graceful movements as the sun rises. You can see couples taking wedding photos and families enjoying a walk together. The Bund is a living part of the city. It's a place where history meets daily life, and where people can connect with the heart of Shanghai, both its past and its present. The Huangpu River flows through the middle of Shanghai. It divides the city into two parts. The west side is called Puxi, the east side is called Pudong. Puxi means west of the river. Pudong means east of the river. Puxi is the older part of the city. It has the Bund and the French concession. Pudong is the newer part. It has the tall skyscrapers of the financial district. The river is like a timeline. It separates the old Shanghai from the new Shanghai. The river is very busy with boats and ships. There are many ways to cross the Huangpu River. You can go over it or under it. There are several large bridges. The Nanpu Bridge and the Yangpu Bridge are famous. They are very long and impressive. At night, they are lit up with bright lights. Many cars and buses use these bridges every day. There are also many tunnels under the river. Cars and subway trains go through these tunnels. This helps people travel between Puxi and Pudong quickly. The tunnels are an important part of the city's transport network. One special way to cross is the Bund sightseeing tunnel. This is not a normal tunnel, it is a tourist attraction. You ride in a small, slow-moving glass car. The tunnel is filled with colorful lights and sounds. It is like a short, strange journey under the river. It is very popular with families and children. It is not the fastest way to cross, but it is a fun experience. It shows how Shanghai can turn something simple, like a tunnel, into a form of entertainment for visitors. Another way to cross is by ferry. This is a more traditional way. Ferries have been crossing the Huangpu River for a very long time. They are much slower than the subway or a car, but they offer a wonderful view. You can stand on the deck and see the city from the water. You can see the historic buildings of the Bund on one side. You can see the modern towers of Lujiazui on the other side. Taking the ferry is a cheap and relaxing way to travel. It lets you see and feel the river that is so important to Shanghai. Lujiazui is on the east side of the Huangpu River, in Pudong. 30 years ago, this area was just farmland. Now, it is one of the most famous financial districts in the world. It is filled with very tall skyscrapers. These buildings create Shanghai's modern skyline. When you look at Lujiazui from the Bund, it looks like a city from the future. The buildings are made of glass and steel. They reach high into the sky. It is a symbol of China's fast economic growth and its global ambitions. 3 buildings are very famous in Lujiazui. The first is the Oriental Pearl Tower. It has a unique design with big pink spheres. It was one of the first tall towers built here. You can go up to the top and see the whole city. The second is the Jin Mao Tower. It looks like a traditional Chinese pagoda, but it is made of modern materials. The third is the Shanghai World Financial Center. People call it the bottle opener because of the large hole at the top. These 3 towers are icons of Shanghai. The tallest building in Lujiazui is the Shanghai Tower. It is the tallest building in China. It is one of the tallest in the world. It has a special twisting shape. This shape helps it stand against strong winds. Inside, there are offices, hotels, and shops. It also has the world's highest observation deck. From there, you feel like you are on top of the world. The view is breathtaking. You can see the river, the old city, and the new city all at once. The Shanghai Tower represents the height of Shanghai's success. Lujiazui is a busy place. During the day, thousands of people work here in banks and big companies. The streets are full of people in suits. At night, the area transforms. The buildings light up with millions of colorful lights. It becomes a bright and dazzling spectacle. There are many fancy restaurants and bars here. People come to enjoy the amazing views and the exciting atmosphere. Lujiazui is more than just a place for business. It is a center of modern life and entertainment in Shanghai. It is the new heart of the city. Shanghai food is very delicious. It has its own special style. It is often a little sweet. The cooks use soy sauce and sugar in many dishes. This gives the food a rich, dark color and a sweet and savory taste. This is called red cooking. A very famous dish is hongxiao, which is red braised pork belly. It is very soft and melts in your mouth. Shanghai cuisine is not very spicy. It focuses on the original flavors of the ingredients. It is a gentle and comforting kind of food. One must try food in Shanghai is xiaolongbao. These are small steamed buns. They are filled with hot soup and pork. You have to be careful when you eat them. First, you bite a small hole in the skin, then you sip the hot soup inside. After that, you can eat the rest of the bun. It is a fun and tasty experience. You can find xiaolongbao everywhere in Shanghai. They are sold in small street stalls and in fancy restaurants. They are a true symbol of Shanghai's food culture. Shanghai is also famous for its street food. In the morning you can see vendors selling breakfast on the street. A popular breakfast is jianbing. It is a large, thin crepe. The vendor spreads an egg on it. They add a crispy cracker, green onions, and a sweet and spicy sauce. It is made fresh right in front of you. Another popular breakfast is soy milk and youtiao, which are fried dough sticks. These simple foods are a big part of daily life for people in Shanghai. They are cheap, fast, and very satisfying. The dining culture in Shanghai is very diverse. You can find all kinds of food here. There are simple noodle shops where a bowl of noodles costs very little. There are also very expensive restaurants with famous chefs from all over the world. The city has food from every part of China. It also has food from Italy, France, Japan, and many other countries. Shanghai is a city that loves to eat. Sharing a meal with family and friends is very important. The city's restaurants are always full of people enjoying good food and good company. Living in Shanghai is an exciting experience. The city is a mix of fast-paced modern life and old traditions. People work very hard. The city is very competitive. But people also know how to relax. In the parks, you see old people practicing calligraphy with water on the pavement. They write beautiful Chinese characters that dry and disappear. This is a peaceful and traditional activity. In the evenings, groups of women gather in public squares to dance together. This is called square dancing. It is a fun way to exercise and socialize. The family is very important in Shanghai culture. Many young people live with their parents until they get married. Grandparents often help take care of the children. On weekends, families like to go out together. They might visit a park, go shopping, or have a big meal at a restaurant. Even though life is modern, these traditional family values are still very strong. People in Shanghai are proud of their local culture. They speak a special dialect of Chinese called Shanghainese. It sounds very different from Mandarin, the official language. Shanghai is a city of dreams. Many young people come here from all over China. They come to find jobs and build a better life. They are drawn by the opportunities in technology, finance, and creative industries. The city is full of energy and ambition. Expats from other countries also come to Shanghai. They work for international companies or start their own businesses. An expat from Germany told me, "Shanghai is always changing. Every month, there is something new. It is impossible to be bored here." Shanghai looks to the future. The city is always planning new projects. It is building more subway lines. It is developing new technologies. It wants to be a more green and sustainable city. But it also takes care of its past. The government is working to protect old buildings and historic areas. Shanghai understands that its strength comes from its unique blend of old and new. It is a city that respects its history while building an even brighter future. Shanghai is not just a city in China. It is a city for the world.